Good job keeping signs and balloons on. We don't know that. There's balloons up there. That'd be a big commercial back somewhere. Good evening, and welcome to this most special evening for the class of 2004. At this time, we would ask that you all rise, and gentlemen, remove your caps as the JROTC presents the colors and for the playing of the national anthem. Please remain standing for the singing of the Southview High School alma mater.
Southview High, all that we Lord we
Thank you. You may be seated. Once again, good evening and welcome to the 35th annual commencement ceremony for Southview High School. It's with a great deal of pride I stand before you as we celebrate the graduation of the class of 2004, 247 members strong, the largest class in memory at Southview High School. I would like to take just a moment to introduce the people behind me on the platform, and they are President of the Lorain Board of Education, Ms. Janine Donaldson, Vice President, Mrs. Dina Ferrer, Mr. Raul Ramos, Mr. Keith Lilly, Ms. Cynthia Miller, Treasurer of the Lorain City Schools, Mr. James Estel, Executive Director of Pupil Services, Elaine Banks, Executive Director of Strategic Planning, Dr. Tracy McCaudy, Executive Director of Human Resources, David Williams, Director of the Quality Impact Program, Elba Armstrong, Director of the Facilities Project, Mr. Dan DiNicola, Director of the Digital Academy, Fred Dull, Director of Communications, Dean Schnurr, Director of Accountability, Dr. Bonnie Strykowski, Director of Curriculum, Lori Godfrey, Director of Elementary Schools, Ann Musel, Director of Middle Schools, Francie Watson, Faculty Representatives, Mr. Jose Devalle, Mrs. Marchico Harrell, Administrators, Mr. Sam Newsom, Mr. William Montoya, Mrs. Tracy Carpenter. And in the back, our guidance counselors, Mrs. Jane Hune, Mrs. Fatima Kuryanovich, Mrs. Gloria Nolan, Mrs. Sandy Wolf. We thank you for your attendance this evening. I would also at this time like to take a moment to remind everyone present that this ceremony is to honor each of our graduates. We are asking you as audience member, as well as the graduates, to respect each and every member of the class, refrain from loud or inappropriate displays which may salute one member of the class at the expense of others. Please also remain in your seats at all times. This is the kind of mutual respect for each other that we expect from the class of 2004. Members of the school board, Mr. Estel, honored guests, teachers, parents, and students. As we gather here tonight, I can't help but take a moment to reflect what the class of 2004 has meant to Southview High School. Beginning with the senior class president, Brittany Ruiz, our vice president, Jared Schulich, the class of 2004 has done a lot to make us proud. We began the year with congressional recognition for key club members, Elizabeth Ballou, Dwayne Price, and Brittany Ruiz. We had a special assembly to recognize Jared Schulich's appointment to Annapolis. And David Velasquez was named a National Historic Merit finalist. The JROTC again performed at a high level in all their drill meets. They brought home many first-place trophies led by cadets Christina Jimenez, Val Wysocki, and Richard Gonzalez. The Model UN team finally captured their holy grail with the win at Jefferson High School, led by Elizabeth Ballou and Gabe Zilka. Once again, some of our career tech programs performed very high. Fashion and interior design classes had national qualifiers in several categories. Monica Padua, Joanna Maletti, Dawn Golick, Colleen Velez, and Crystal Williams will all represent Southview at national competitions this summer. We had the local phenomenon of Southview Idol, where exciting performances were the rule. Who can forget the night that Val Oliveira sang and said goodbye to her friends and classmates? We're very glad to have her return and join in the commencement of the class of 2004. Homecoming in the fall gave us Monica Soto and Jeremy Coleman as king and queen. A couple of weeks ago, we celebrated the prom with king and queen Eric Parks and Celia Rocho. And Jackie Velasquez reigned over Lorain as queen of the International Festival for the year. Athletically, it was probably the golden age of Southview. Brian Joyner was the Conference Football Player of the Year as they had another successful season. Sean Wallace and Eddie Bowens led the cross-country team to Lake Erie League honors. Brittany Ruiz, Sarah Adkins, Vanessa Santana, LaShondra McClinnon, Yoshi Redamar led the volleyball team to the best record in school history and a conference title. In the winter, Chris Anderson, state qualification, led the wrestling team to another conference title. The boys basketball team, picked by many to finish last in the division, was led by stellar teamwork from John Brown and Gabe Rios and conference MVP Marquel Miller, as they had their best record in 13 years and a conference title. And this spring, the baseball team, led by Adam Calez, Tony Gonzalez, and Jason Rice, had a great season. And still it goes on. Eddie Bowens will represent Southview this Saturday in the state track finals in Columbus, Ohio. Academically, the class of 2004 represented the school very well. Colleges' acceptances poured in from West Point, Annapolis, Dartmouth, Cornell, Purdue, NYU, and Michigan, added to the locally recognized schools that many attend, like Bowling Green, Ohio State, Baldwin-Wallace, John Carroll, and many other Ohio colleges. I am very proud to announce that the Southview class of 2004 were offered over $3.7 million in scholarships. Congratulations to the class and the parents, and especially to our guidance staff for all their hard work. So, the class of 2004 has also been very fortunate to have the guidance and support of many caring people on the faculty. From the custodial staff to the secretaries and monitors and teachers, Southview High School has a staff that puts its students first. We are very fortunate for this, and we must take time to thank the staff of Southview High School for making this night possible. Part of being a good citizen is recognizing and contributing to the greater good through service to the community. At Southview High School, students contribute many hours of their own time in service to the school. At this time, I would like to recognize the top 5% of the senior class in school service. Their names will be inscribed on a plaque that will remain in the halls of Southview forever. As I call your name, please stand. I will ask the audience to hold their applause until all names have been called. The top 5% are Margarita Bermudez, Sherelle Millender, Sarah Adkins, LaShondra McClinn, Sean Wallace, Christina Jimenez, Jeffrey Fide, Marquel Miller, John Brown, Brian Joyner, Monica Zavosik, Jeremy Coleman, and the top student in the class of 2004 in service to the school is Jared Schulich. Thank you. There can be no greater honor for a high school graduate than to be recognized for academic excellence. School is, after all, first and foremost about achievement. It gives me a great deal of pleasure to announce the top 5% of the class of 2004. They received the designation of honor graduates and will receive a cord from the guidance counselor. Their names will be inscribed upon a plaque that will hang in the halls of Southview forever. Once again, as I call your name, please stand. Please hold your applause until all names are called. Michael Torres. Jacqueline Velasquez. Sean Wallace. David Velasquez. Joanly Vasquez. Thomas Saylor. Jose Torres. Elizabeth Ballou. Monica Zavosik. Valentina Wysocki. Dwayne Price. The salutatorian for the class of 2004 is Brittany Ruiz. The valedictorian for the class of 2004 is Jared Schulich. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce Ms. Fatima Kuryanovich, or Mrs. K as she is known to all her seniors. She is this year's senior counselor who works hand in hand with our seniors in securing college admissions and scholarship dollars. As previously mentioned, this year's class was offered over $3.7 million in scholarships for post-secondary options. Mrs. K will read a list of the names of those seniors who won scholarships of any kind. Again, we ask that you hold your applause until all names are called.
Shalimar Aguilar, Hani Al-Namir, Chali Arocha, Andrea Aragera, Megan Burrill, Jacqueline Burrill, Elizabeth Ballou, Margarita Bermudez, Avery Brown, John Brown, Adam Calez, Brigitte Carrion, Josue Cintron, Jeremy Coleman, Francisco Colon, Darlene Cruz, Ricardo Cruz, Joshua, Gloria Delaney, Thomas Dillon, Omar Dosa, Sheena Evans, Robert Esau, Juan Flores, Raquel Garcia, Gabriel Gonzalez, Andre Gonzalez, Richard Gonzalez, Brandy Gonzalez, Brian Gonzalez, Charles Gonzalez, Sophia Gonzalez, Eddie Guggenbiller Jr., Samantha Geis, Ikram Haidufi, Catherine Poholsky, Calvin Howard, Janelle Jackson, Jennifer Jacovetti, Christina Jimenez, Virginia Januzzi, Edward Jones, Brian Joyner, Natalie Kalo, Stacy Kelly, Jennifer Knowles, Martha Lacey, Greg Landry, Jerry Ann Lugo, Shaniqua Laurie, Julia Marquez, Daniel Marquez, Lisa McCarthy, Thomas McLeod, LaShondra McLinn, Brett Meyer, Karen Melendez, Carrie Melendez, Lisa Mercado, Elizabeth Mixa, Marquel Miller, Joanna Milletti, Sherelle Millender, Vanessa Montijo, Michael Moriarty, Nicanor Oliva, Patricia Oliva, Valerie Oliveira, Zaida Padilla, Paraskavi Chikiros, Eric Parks, Dwayne Price, Eric Pabolski, Yashira Redamar, Gabriel Rios, Alejandro Rivera, Esteban Rivera, Alejandro Rivera, Alexander Robles, Ashley Rodriguez, Manuel Rodriguez, Fernando Rosado, Joshua Rosario, Ashley Ruiz, Brittany Ruiz, Janet Sanchez, Vanessa Santana, Melissa Santiago, Thomas Saylor, Jared Schulich, Amanda Silva, Jessica Smith, Sean Stevens, Ikrak Tayeb, Alana Terry, Matthew Tittle, Jose Torres, Michael Torres, Danielle Trent, Felicia Vasquez, Joan Lee Vasquez, David Velasquez, Jacqueline Velasquez, Sean Wallace, Jason Rice, Lucretia Wright, Valentina Wysocki, and Monica Zavosik.
Good evening to the Lorain Southview High School class of 2004 and their family and friends. I'm Elaine Banks, the Executive Director of Student Services for the Lorain City School District. On behalf of Superintendent Dee Morgan, I would like to express how excited we are for you this special night. Dr. Morgan has also asked me to pass along her regrets on not being able to be a part of this very special celebration. As some of you may know, Dr. Morgan's mother fell ill last week in Columbus and is in need of very special care and the loving presence of her family. However, Dr. Morgan has provided the following message for our graduate candidates. Success is a process, not a realization. The great Greek philosopher Aristotle had a formula for success. First, he wrote, have a definite, clear, practical idea, a goal. Second, he recommended attaining it by whatever means available, whether that be wisdom, money, materials, or other methods. And third, he said, we should adjust all of our means to that end. Now, you can argue with his formula, but you cannot deny that Aristotle believed success is a process, not a realization. And I firmly agree. Not one of you here today will wake up on a sun-filled morning to miraculously have gained success. Success is a product of planning, dedicated efforts, and in some measure, great toil. Because you are sitting here today, poised at the very threshold of your graduation, I know you understand that concept. Each of you, in his or her own way, has planned for this day. You've written term papers. You computed math problems. You completed projects. You labored through tests. And you strive to be where you are today. Most importantly, you have achieved success in that process. As you continue on life's journey, do not forget success. Whether it be through college, the military, or immediate career. Do not expect that success will find you, but rather set your goals high, and determine the process you will follow to reach that goal. As you strive for success in life, I encourage you to take time to remember all of those who have helped you to come to this point: a mother, a father, teachers, friends, and mentors. Too often we forget about the critical role that is provided by those who support our efforts. In times of need and hardship, it will be these people whom you can faithfully turn toward for help. Thank them and be sure that you are there when they need you. In closing, I would like to again quote Aristotle. He said, "Man is a goal-seeking animal. His life only has meaning if he is reaching out and striving for his goals." Ensure that your life has meaning. Strive for goals, and I am confident that each of you will have the determination and the ability to find success. Congratulations and good luck to the graduating class of 2004. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Banks. At this time, it gives me a great deal of pleasure to introduce the President of the Lorain City Board of Education, Mrs. Janine Donaldson, for the introduction of our senior class speakers.
It is my distinct privilege to introduce the honor students for 2004 Southview graduates. A lot of times, words lose their meaning because we say them so often. I'm going to repeat. It is my distinct privilege. Distinct means it's special. Distinct means that I'm the only person that gets to do this. None of those were selected to do this. It was just me. Privilege means it's an award. It's special. It's valuable. And so at this time, I say to you again, it is my distinct privilege to introduce to you the 2004 honor students for Southview High School. David Velasquez. David Velasquez is the son of Alberto Velasquez, is a 2003-04 National Honor Scholar. This prestigious honor, designated by the National Merit Scholarship Program, is awarded to Hispanic students who score in the top 5% of the Fall National Merit Test. While his enrollment in Southview's rigorous math science program solidified his academics, David has also excelled musically. The drum major of the Marching Saints Band, he holds the first chair trumpet in jazz, concert, and pep bands. A member of the Wind Ensemble, David has been named to the Tri-M Music Honor Society for Talented Scholars. Athletically, he's played tennis for 4 years and captained the varsity team for the last 2. He has volunteered for many service projects throughout his Key Club membership. One of the voices of the PA morning announcements, this high-caliber young man brings reason, intelligence, and sensitivity to all his activities and relationships. Whether aiding for a teacher, working on a group project, or leading the band in a song, staff and students respect and admire his integrity. Among David's honors are Principal's Award for Straight A's, Young Scholars Excellence Award for Psychology, National Honor Society, the Faculty's Choice for Outstanding Senior Scholar, and Who's Who among high school students. Graduating the top 5% of his class, David has been offered almost $200,000 in scholarship, but has accepted the National Hispanic Scholarship Award, OSU's Buckeye Trustee Scholarship, and the Ohio Board of Regents Award given to top senior and a combined score for grade point average and ACT scores. In the fall, David will attend The Ohio State University. OSU has rewarded his academic excellence by admitting him into both the Honors College and the Scholars Pharmaceutical Science program, while he will major in pharmacy. Please welcome David Velasquez.
First of all, I'd like to thank all the parents for joining all of us, all the friends for joining us on this great moment in our lives. I'd also like to thank the faculty and staff, not only for 4 years of excellent leadership, but for also extending to me this invitation to speak here today. 4 years have gone by, and it seems like nothing has changed in our lives. We still live by the same rules, we still abide by the same laws, we're still the same people we were when we started high school. At least that's what it seems like. The truth is, high school has changed something within every one of us. We grew up in high school in a sense. It was in high school that we learned responsibility, we learned friendship, we learned to deal with disappointment. We learned how to fend for ourselves in a world where everybody wasn't necessarily our friend. In order to learn all of that, we all had to cling to something. For some it was sports, for others it was the arts, and for yet others it was a vocational intensive study. For me, it was music. Music put in me a sense of pride and helped me to discover what it is I really love to do. Although at times it seemed like a burden to make time for music, in the end, it was always worth it. Working in the music studio every day with equipment that no other school could raise a hand to truly made me proud. To know that being a student in that class made me unique and that there would be no other school in the surrounding area or possibly even the whole state that could take that same class that I was taking was a great feeling. Performing at every football game for the last 4 years with the marching band also put in me a sense of accomplishment. For the last year, I even had the privilege of being the drum major, and that made performing on George Daniel Field that much better. My point to this whole speech is that something made high school special to all of us, whether it was a club that we belonged to or a group of friends that we couldn't live without. Whatever it was that made high school special for you, don't let it go, because holding on to the things you learn can make life special. The least you deserve for making it this far is to take memories with you, whether it be of our numerous 2004 LEL champion sports teams, or whether it be the service project that you put together to help the homeless on Thanksgiving. Make something of your proudest achievements. Because in life, any achievement is a great achievement. Whether it go unnoticed or nationally declared, the important part is the lesson learned. And high school itself has been a lesson learned for all of us. It's been a long road of heartaches and headaches, and in the end, the bumps and bruises have healed, but the scars are still there. Look back on these scars in your days to come and let them be a reminder of the times when we all learned who we were. I sure discovered who I was, standing on George Daniel Field with my head up high, the stadium lights beaming on my face, leading 100 kids just like me onto a sea of green. I hope that in all of us there was a place and a time where we can all say we found ourselves. I know I'll look back one day and say that for me, it was Southview High School. I'll look back on the teachers that helped me learn valuable lessons. I'll look back on the friends that will never let me forget the times we all shared together. And as I walk away from it all tonight, I'll hum to myself one last fight song, one last alma mater, and I'll bid farewell to the classmates who made it all special. But I'll hold it in my heart forever that I was a saint, and a saint I will always be. Thank you.
Jared Schulich. Jared Schulich, Southview's 2004 valedictorian, is the son of Richard and Cheryl Schulich. Having compiled an impressive academic and leadership career during the last 4 years, he excelled in extracurriculars, athletics, and service. A member of the Model United Nations, he represented Syria in the Security Council for various competitions, receiving 2 superior awards and a President's Gavel. As commander for both the battalion and the unarmed drill team of Southview's Army JROTC, Jared honed his leadership skills. He is also a member of the Advanced Color Guard and Marksmanship team. Jared was the punter for the football team. He played on the soccer team and was Lorain Sports Hall of Fame ULand Award winning this spring. He devoted hours as a volunteer for service projects and was elected president of the National Honor Society and vice president of the senior class by his peers. His moral integrity and maturity is part of his successful journey in pursuit of his goals. Other honors include American Legion Medal for Scholastic Excellence, 82nd Division Airborne Medal for Academic Excellence, and the Faculty's Choice for Outstanding Senior Male. Having received congressional nominations for four-year scholarships from both West Point and the U.S. Naval Academy, Jared has committed to the Naval Academy and will report to Annapolis this summer. Jared plans to major in political science. Jared Schulich.
Good evening. I would like to first welcome all friends, family, and guests to witness the celebration of commencement here tonight. I'm glad that we can show the city of Lorain and Lorain County our success. It is this success that I would like to talk about today. When we came to Southview, our teachers and other educators challenged us to not only graduate, but to become successful. We met that challenge, and we are staring it in the face right now. We have risen and will continue to rise to the expectations set by our teachers, and those high expectations of our friends, family, instructors, and coaches that led us here today. However, the low expectations were and are the trouble to our school, class, and our society. It is these negative expectations that might handicap a weaker class from success, but not ours. All too often, the only thing that people have read about Southview was the bad press we were given. It almost seemed that people expected greater failures and lesser successes from an urban, underprivileged, underfunded public school. All too often, on the front page of the paper, the only news shown was the bad news and not the numerous positive events that came from Southview students every day. It almost seemed as if the Morning Journal expected us to fail. It appeared as if they downright wanted us to fail, just so that they could have a sensational front page article. Our commencement has disputed all of that bad press today. Our class's achievements have erased their low expectations, redefined their negative misconceptions, and illuminated our abilities as a graduating class. By standing here today, we are showing the pessimistic people of our society that we are not their expectations, and we are not their misconceptions, and we did not fail. We are the class of 2004, and we are a success. We are a success today because not just what we are graduating, but because of what we were able to achieve in just 4 years at Southview. We were able to forge an unbreakable character in our classrooms. We were able to create new styles and definitions of leadership that have propelled our class to be the spearhead of a new generation. We became the class that somebody believed we could be. We came together through all of life's hardships. Our class has survived the loss of friends, family, and loved ones in the last 4 years that has only made us stronger. We have overcome the adversity that so many have questioned. We have survived the trials and tribulations that no class before us and no class after us shall ever overcome. Our class was able to help a key club become the only organization to be nationally recognized twice for thousands of hours we seniors contributed to Lorain County. We won conference championships in volleyball, basketball, tennis, wrestling, and cross country. We have athletes taking their next step in life by making great assets to their future team in collegiate athletics. Some of our seniors have been awarded numerous academic awards, too great to believe that they were only given 4 years to compile this education. After tonight, we will branch across the United States, as well as the world. Whether we are entering the workforce, the military, or a post-secondary school, our lives will take us to New York, to Florida, Michigan, to Maryland, and from Iraq to Norway. Through all of this, we still continue to prove ourselves time and time again. And we define ourselves as a class that can have no equal. And we have set the new bar for Southview seniors, because we are the class of 2004, and we are a success. Whether or not they decide to print it, or people decide to read it, we have been and will continue to be successful. As long as we decide to challenge ourselves, we will be successful. I challenge you, my fellow graduates, to leave this gymnasium today and to continue to change the mindset of the media. I challenge you to become what it is you were born to be. It is because of the goals encouraged by our teachers, friends, and family throughout our high school years that we were able to achieve greatness in life. It is because of these people and their support that we are able to become who it is we dream to be. Take the time to thank your parents, thank your teachers, and thank your friends who have helped you the last 4 years. Without their positive goals, constant motivation, and reaffirming environment, that we have not lost faith in ourselves. We have not, and we will not lose our faith. We are the class of 2004, and we are a success. Thank you.
Brittany Ruiz. Brittany Ruiz, Southview's 2004 Salutatorian, is the daughter of Jose and Edith Diaz. A member of the National Honor Society and our rigorous math science program, she has accumulated a stellar leadership resume. While a member of LCS Knowledge Works Committee, she made a presentation in Cincinnati impressing the professional audience. That presentation gave Lorain City Schools 2 achievements: a $3 million grant and Brittany's selection in 2003 for the Martin W. Essex School for the Gifted at Ohio State University. Athletically, she played volleyball throughout her high school year, was varsity captain, and named this year's LEL Volleyball Player of the Year. In extracurriculars, her quiet leadership and confident maturity has been honed and recognized by various groups. Sherrod Brown awarded her a Congressional Service Award for her numerous community service activities. Her peers elected her president of Key Club, and the senior class, the faculty chose her outstanding senior female. Lorain Sports Hall of Fame selected her for their ULAND Award, and the Cleveland Plain Dealers selected her as a top 10 senior in Northeast Ohio. In the fall, Brittany will cross the state line to major in chemistry at the University of Michigan? Well, we may not have much to say about Wolverine athletics, but they do recognize academic excellence when they see it. Michigan awarded Brittany their prestigious Dean's Merit and Michigan Scholar Awards totaling over $80,000. Brittany Ruiz.
Good evening and welcome to the commencement of Southview's 2004 graduating class. As I reflect on the moments I've made at Southview, I found that my fondest experiences have been the pride and excitement of representing Southview. Whether it was on the volleyball court, in the classroom, or in the stands as a fan, I have always cherished the feeling of wearing red, white, and blue, and our mascot, the Saint. For these reasons, I found it appropriate to make the Saint symbolic to this unique graduating class. The halo represents the dreams and aspirations we built. Since we were children, we have been taught to dream big, whether that meant hopes of becoming a firefighter, celebrity, or the first woman president. During our time at Southview, we have gained the experience and knowledge to attain those dreams. The halo shines bright to remind us that dreams will never fade. As long as you believe in yourself and maintain the desire to work hard, you will go far in life. A great man once said, "A dream that is not interpreted is like a letter that has not been opened." Remember, no dream is too big, and each of you has the power to achieve great endeavors. The wings represent the freedom we have earned to go out and explore the world and the new adventures that await this class. We leave here today with a set of wings, which we have crafted through our years of attending school. Some will soar high with their strong wings built of good personality and hard work. Others will glide through life needing repairs. If we leave here today with one thing, let it be the power to achieve the goals we've set forth for ourselves. The black eye represents the struggles we have confronted and the hardships we have endured. I'm sure each and every one of us has experienced a heartache, letdown, or some situation that attempted to tear down your character or even persuade you to give up. However, with every struggle, we have learned a lesson. From these lessons learned, each graduate of Southview will enter the world with a mental toughness that no other graduate is fortunate to display. Finally, the most important asset that we have developed is the heart of the saint. For the rest of our lives, our heart will pump the colors of our alma mater, red, white, and blue. In our hearts, we hold the memories and thoughts that have been constructed at Southview. Just as Southview has left its mark on us, our senior class has left its mark on Southview. Now, as each of us enters a new chapter in life, we should not fear leaving high school or your longtime friend who will enter a different track in life. Be optimistic, for tomorrow you can mourn the absence of old friends, or you can excitedly embark on a quest to discover new relationships. Forever, the memories of Southview will reside deep in your heart. So wherever you end up, just remember where you originated, and Southview will be there. So as we bid farewell to the school days and hello to a new beginning, I would like to leave you with an expression by Amanda Badley. Forget about the days when it's been cloudy, but don't forget your hours in the sun. Forget about the times you've been defeated, but don't forget the victories you've won. Forget about mistakes that you can't change now, but don't forget the lessons that you've learned. Forget about misfortunes you've encountered, but don't forget the times your luck has turned. Forget about the days when you've been lonely, but don't forget the friendly smiles you've seen. Forget about plans that didn't seem to work out right, but don't forget to always have a dream. Fellow graduates, let's show society what can be made out of our time and fly out of here today with your wings spread wide, your head held high, and your hopes as bright as sunshine. Let your dreams lead the way, only stopping to make the best of everything. Let's take what we've learned throughout the past 13 years and astound the world with our minds. With all the rivers to choose from, surely one will bring you to an ocean of opportunity. Family and friends, faculty and staff, it is now my honor to present to you the true saints of Southview High School, my fellow graduates, the class of 2004.
Good evening, buenas noches. My name is Jose del Valle, and it is my pleasure as a faculty representative and a graduate of Southview High School to call the roll of graduates for the class of 2004. We ask that the audience remain respectful of each student and refrain from loud outbursts which may detract from each of our graduates' opportunity to shine. We expect our graduates will remain respectful for all their classmates. And now, the members of the class of 2004. Luis A. Acevedo, Jr. Corey Edward Atkins. Shalimar Aguilar. Hani Al-Nimer. Jennifer Amador. Christopher Anderson. Sean Anson. Chelimar Melissa Orocho. Andrea Arriaga. Joseph Michael Azaridi. Jacqueline Siobhan Burrell. Megan Kate Burrell. Juan Bauza. Elizabeth Mary Ballou. Margarita Maria Bermudez. Jessica Berocales Davila. Samantha Blinder. Eddie D. Bowens. Catherine Rose Brenner. Avery Douglas Brown. Dominique Y. Brown. John Brown. Reuben Brown III. Manuel Burgos. Adam Calez. Danielle Marie Callahan. Chad Cambria. Samuel Anthony Candelario III. David Brian Carmack. Christopher C. Carpmail. Brigitte Nicole Carrion. Catalina Castro. Josue Cintron. Jeremy L. Coleman. Danielle Colon. Francisco Colon. Reynaldo Andre Colon. Brittany Lynn Kahn. Anita R. Cruz. Darlene Cruz. Ricardo Cruz. Adrian De Jesus. Gloria Delaney. Thomas J. Dillon. Samantha Dizu. Kimberly A. Doan. Omar Anthony Dosa. Richard E. Dozier Jr. Victor Allen Elder. Sheena Sherelle Evans. Mario J. Ezel. Robert Q. Ezel. Mark Anthony Fasicas. Stacy Feike. Jeffrey Scott Fide. Melissa Ann Finley. Juan Flores. Samar Fontanes. Melissa Jean Galvin. Raquel Garcia. Kirk James Goggin. Don Marie Gaulick. Gabriel Gonzalez. Richard Jr. Gonzalez. Andre Gonzalez. April Dominica Gonzalez. Brandy Kristen Gonzalez. Brian Joel Gonzalez. Sofia Gonzalez. Christina Gordon. Rachel Grasso. Edward Charles Guggenbiller Jr. Samantha Lynn Geis. Ikram Haidufi. Connie Ray Hancock. Matthew Robert Hazard. Michael Hazard II. Salvador Hernandez. Constance L. Hill. Justin Hochevar. Catherine Marie Holholski. Kelvin Lamar Howard. Janelle Jackson. Jennifer Nicole Giacovetti. Virginia Amanda Januzzi. Christina Marie Jimenez. Janelle Christine Johnson. Edward LeBron Jones. Joshua Gerald Jones. Brian Michael Joyner Jr. Natalie Danae Kalo. Jennifer Marie Kapuscinski. Stacy Lynn Kelly. Joe Lee Kirksey Jr. Zachary Kleiner. Jennifer Laurie Knowles. Brendan Charles Copus. Bradley Kramer. Martha Jean Lacey. Gregory James Landry. George William Litton Jr. Robert Lomax. Robert Lopez Jr. Jillian Ida Lucenti. Jody Marie Lucenti. Christian Luis Lugo. Jerry Ann Lugo. Xiomara Lugo. Shaniqua Lachey Lurie. Christian Maldonado. Juan Maldonado. Julia Marquez Maldonado. Rosa L. Marquez. Grace Mili Marrero Sanchez. Danielle Martinez. Jorge Martinez. Michelle Lee Mauricio Dilava. Lisa Marie McCarthy. David Allen McCartney. Elizabeth S. McLeese. Samantha McConnell. Ashley Joy Carter McCrae. Thomas McLeod. LaShandra D. McLinn. Jessica Lynn Meadows. Brett Meyer. Karen Melendez. Carrie Marie Melendez. Lisa Marie Mercado. Luis Mercado III. Elizabeth A. Mixa. Jennifer Lynn Milam. Joanna Milletti. Sherelle Diane Millender. Marqual Miller. Vanessa Marie Montijo. Henry N. Morales. Michael Moriarty. Miriam Mojib. Grace Muhimbundu. Matthew Norton. Stacy Obermiller. Nicanor Oliva. Patricia Oliva. Valerie Oliveira. Jason Omar Ortiz. Jacqueline Marie Pacheco. Saida Padilla. Monica Marcel Padua. Kevin Palatai. Eric Alejandro Parks. Jonathan Pastvan. Emmanuel Pedraza. Jason Peguero. Dwayne Anthony Price. Eric Probelski. Christina Quinones. Kyle Ramirez. Christopher Lee Rector. Larissa Reedy. Yashira Malay Retamar. Megan Ashley Rice. Jonathan Richmond. Gabe Rios. Alejandro Luis Rivera. Esteban Rivera. Jamie Robins. Alexander Robles. Ajaysha J. Rodriguez. Ashley Victoria Rodriguez. Manuel Rodriguez. Melissa Ann Roman. Fernando Rosado. Joshua Oscar Rosario Jr. Anthony Harold Ross Jr. Ashley Nicole Ruiz. Brittany Lee Ruiz. Christopher Scott Saviors. Benjamin Sanborn. Jeanette Sanchez. Yvette Sanchez. Vanessa Annette Santana. Melissa J. Santiago. Ruben Santiago. Thomas Saylor. Joshua W. Sexton. Jason Shelton. Jared Richard Schulich. Amanda Marie Silva. Darrell Smalls. Douglas Smith. Jessica Marie Smith. Mark Smith. Megan Smith. Carla Soto. Monica Soto. Michelle Lee St. Clair. Sean Stevens. Ishraq Taib. Angelina Consuelo Taylor. Nadia N. Taylor. Samantha Danielle Taylor. Nancy Terron. Alana Marie Terry. Brian Theory. Brandon Thomas. Richard J. Thomas III. Matthew Dwayne Tillman. Michael Terrell Tillman. Matthew Aaron Tittle. James Talento. David Topoloff. Jose F. Torres. Michael Torres. Raul Torres. Danielle Nicole Trent. Paraskavi Chiricos. Kelly Jean Turner. Jacqueline Valentin. Ovidio Valentin. Felicia Cristina Vasquez. Joan Lee Marie Vasquez Rios. Julimar Denise Vasquez. Jacqueline Velasquez. David A. Velasquez. Vicente Anthony Velasquez. Armando Velez. Colleen Velez. Jenna Velez. Raquel Velez. Jacqueline Visaden. Sean David Wallace. Arnika Ward. Melissa Marie Ward. Jeremy Washington. Zachary Widener. Andrew Wilhelm. Crystal Williams. David Woods. Jason Cannell Rice. LaCracia Antoinette Wright. Valentina Yvonne Wysocki. Gabriel Zilka. Zachary Zolnai. Monica Lynn Savosic.
Thank you. The ceremony is not over. Please have a seat. We will ask that you remain seated until all members of the class of 2004 have recessed. We will need the doors and hallways cleared, please. At this time, it's a Southview tradition that the music studio students, who are seniors, compose and perform a song especially for their class. So it's with a great deal of pleasure that I ask those students to come forward and perform the song for the class of 2004, which they composed, called "It's Our Time."
Oh, shoot.
Thank you. That is something that is uniquely Southview and very special to each class. Once again, I would ask that everyone remain in the stands until the class has left. They will pick up their diplomas. You will be able to meet them in the Commons for pictures. At this time, Mr. Civic, we will have the recessional.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools, TV 20 WLCS.
To purchase a high-quality copy of the program you just viewed, please call Lorain City Schools Television at 282-8400.